When designing a website, it is important to think about the overall website structure. This will help determine how to set up the file structure. Having a clean file structure makes it easy to find the files needed when maintaining a site, replacing files, or copying them to another location. The first thing you need to start with is the website root. All local files pertaining to your website will be stored in the root. The root folder name can be something generic or something more specific to the website topic. If you will be managing multiple sites, it would be better to name the root for each site something that matches the overall site topic. I will demonstrate how to create a simple file structure using a Windows system. The steps for a Macintosh will be the same except for the keys used to access different screens. As an example, let's assume we are managing the sites for two different toy companies, Toy World and Let's Play. To create the root folder, open Windows Explorer. Select the location where the site will be stored, usually the C drive. Right-click and choose to create a new folder. Name the folder Toy World _website root. Add another new folder called Let's Play website root. Notice how the folder names were entered, all lowercase with no spaces. When you are finished designing a website, the final step will be to upload that site to a public location so others will have access to it. Some of the servers do not recognize or work well with spaces in their file names and folder names. And web development requires programming with scripting languages, and they are often case sensitive. Most have no problem using upper and lowercase letters, but some do. Plus, it is harder to remember how you entered a file name if you use mixed case and are not consistent. So, to alleviate both of these issues, name all your file names and folder names using only lowercase letters with no spaces. You can, however, use numbers and some symbols as I have done. If you want to separate words to make them easier to read, use an underscore as I did with Toy World _website root. It does make it easier to read than the one without a space like Let's Play website root. Once you have the website root created, open it by double-clicking. We will work with the Toy World website root example. Managing a website means being able to quickly find the files, images, etc. that need to be edited. To simplify this process, it is customary to create subfolders to store each type of file used. Common subfolders would include audio, video, documents, images, scripts, and styles. There can be others as well. Having your files separated makes it easy to find an image, for instance, or if you need to copy all the images from one site to another, you simply copy the images folder rather than having to search for each individual image. The files for each type will be stored in their respective folders. For instance, images will hold bitmap, JPEG, and PNG images, such as image1.jpg and image2.jpg. The styles folder would hold the CSS style sheets you will be using, such as mainstyles.css and footerstyle.css. The web pages will then be stored on the website root just as the folders are, rather than in a subfolder. Directly on the root, you will create your web pages such as index.html, contact.html, and about.html. Or you may create web page names that are more descriptive, such as IT_networking_program or IT_web_administration_and_design and program. It is entirely up to you. Just remember to use the standard naming convention of all lowercase and no spaces for all file names and folder names. Also, remember to use the proper extension for each file. For instance, web pages are HTML, style sheets are CSS, Adobe documents are PDF, images can be PNG, and so forth. Once you are finished designing and developing your site, you will be able to copy the entire site at one time by simply copying the website root. This makes your site portable, which is a very important feature so that your site will still work when copied to a remote hosted server.